Bonus salad.
This beauty has got it going on. She can sell real estate, manage buildings, grow a human being, and make a pretty awesome cucumber salad. This is actually Catherine's Omi's recipe that she wanted to share. So start off with a little bit of sour cream, a touch of sugar, white wine vinegar, salt, pepper, and a little bit of kefir. Then goes in some sweet diced onions, parsley, fresh dill. Give it a toss. Take care, brush your hair. Full recipes right down below. Give it a try.
Welcome to Cooking with Kata in my summer salad series. Today we're making a Healthified BLT pasta salad. First, cook your bacon and pasta according to the package. Then chop your lettuce, bacon, and tomato. I use Primal Kitchen mayo with lemon, chopped parsley, Dijon mustard, and seasoning. Mix everything together. Then you're gonna add your tomato, bacon, and lettuce, and top with some more fresh parsley. It's such a good recipe, you guys. Full recipe is written on my Instagram, and follow me for more summer salad series. If you've tried making ground turkey and you don't like the flavor, I got you with the recipe, sis. I literally make this every single week with my meal prep, and I think I've perfected it. 93% lean ground turkey today with 1 yellow pepper, some mushrooms, and I use this salsa from Trader Joe's. First, you'll spray your pan with 0-calorie cooking spray. I never use oil. Add your mushrooms, and then add your peppers. Then we add our ground turkey, and we smash that bitch up. The trick to keeping your ground turkey from going dry is to not overcook it. Make sure there's no pink spots left and that there's still some liquid on the pan, and then turn it off and then add a little bit of the salsa and let that simmer for another 2 to 3 minutes. And there you have it, ground turkey that is delicious, not dry whatsoever. I literally have this every single week.
Some people on Instagram have some very creative things to say about this recipe. For the most part though, most people enjoy the fact that it's a low-carb tater tot recipe made with zucchini, egg, breadcrumbs, spices, and lots of cheese. Mix it all together, then air fry at 400 for 10 minutes. They come out crisp, cheesy, and perfect for dipping.
Peppers. You're going to start by browning your ground beef, season with garlic and onion powder, mix together and add your cream cheese. We're going to add a little taco sauce, mix everything together, and now you sprinkle your cheese of choice. I'm using a Mexican blend, and now we melt. Make sure you cut the top of your bell pepper, and now we stuff them. I'm using the red, the green, the yellow bell peppers. Now top it off with a little mozzarella, and we broil. This is a perfect dinner. It's easy and delicious. Printable recipe is on lowcarblove.com.
This Blackberry and Brie puff pastry galette is really some next level stuff. First, we are thinly slicing a whole wheel of Brie and putting it in the center of a sheet of puff pastry. Top it with blackberries and a little more Brie. I added lavender honey on top, but you can use whatever you want. Crimped the edges here, just nothing fancy, just enough to hold the filling inside. I topped it with thyme and baked it until this sexy old thing came out of the oven, and damn.
Let me show you how to make the best 3-cheese chicken lasagna. Add some olive oil to a pan over medium-low heat, 1 minced yellow onion. Go ahead and saute your onion for at least 2 to 3 minutes until translucent. Toss in 1 pound of ground chicken or ground turkey. Now just mince and fold in your chicken with your minced onion. Now add in some seasoned salt, oregano, red pepper flakes, and thyme, 1 teaspoon each. Now mix everything together, and you gotta cook this for at least 10 to 15 minutes, at least until the chicken is kind of brown, like this. Now in a pan over medium heat, melt a 1/3 cup of cold butter. Now sprinkle in a 1/3 of a cup of flour. Now just whisk this together to incorporate the flour and butter, and you kind of want to cook out the flour taste for about 2 to 3 minutes. Now turn off your stove completely and pour in about 1/2 cup of milk. Whisk until incorporated, and then pour in the remaining 1.5 cups of milk. Keep whisking, but the steps I just mentioned will help to ensure you have no clumps. Now pour in 2 cups of chicken stock or vegetable stock and whisk again. Now turn your stove back on over medium heat and season with 1 teaspoon of salt and pepper. Now allow your sauce to thicken, whisk occasionally, and it should come out smooth like this. Now pour in your ground chicken and mix. The sauce is so good you could just eat this as a soup. Now grab your pan and add in 1 or 2 ladles of sauce at the bottom. Add on 1 layer of cooked lasagna noodles. Comment below if you need tips and tricks on making the perfect al dente lasagna noodles that don't stick. Now add in your own shredded cheese. Shred it yourself, please. And I'm using mozzarella and white cheddar for this. Now add in some baby spinach. Yes, baby spinach. It's healthy for you. Y'all see that ugly cut I got on my thumb? I promise you I'm not bleeding into the food. Go ahead and keep repeating this until you get about 3 or 4 layers of lasagna. For those of you who might not know, you finish the last layer with cheese. I'm going in with mozzarella, white cheddar again, but I'm also finishing it off with some Parmesan cheese as well. Now cover and bake this at 375 degrees for 20 minutes, and then broil on low uncovered for 10 minutes. Stop playing with me, y'all know I can cook. No, but in all seriousness, this was bussin'. And I want to give a huge shout out to EMJ033 and more Manny _ for suggesting I make a lasagna dish. And if you haven't already, go ahead and follow, like, and comment.
This salad is perfect for summer. It's bikini approved and protein packed. Take a couple avocados, hard-boiled eggs, spinach, cucumbers, wild onions, a couple cans of tuna, stir it around, some Greek yogurt, dill, mustard, lemon juice. Stir that around, add whatever seasonings you like, stir it all in, mix it together until it's coated, and then top it with some everything but the bagel, and then dip your favorite chips in it, or veggies, or just eat it by the spoonful, whatever you prefer.
Today we are making tzatziki sauce that's keto, it's clean, it's yummy. I'm using Voyager's dairy-free sour cream, but if you're not dairy-free, you can do Greek yogurt and a cucumber slice, some fresh dill, salt and pepper, minced garlic. I mix it all up with some lemon juice, and y'all, this is so flavorful, so yum.
I don't know if it's just my mom or brown moms in general, but she cannot waste anything. Like, she'll eat a banana and then rub the entire peel on her face, or she'll find leftover beer and use it as a shampoo. And during the summer when we're eating a lot of watermelon, she'll save all our rinds and make tarbuski sabji. And I cannot explain how good this is, and it's so easy because all you do is boil your rinds for 20 minutes and then in the same pan toast cumin seeds, asafoetida, turmeric, coriander, and red chili powder. Then add your rinds back in and finish with dried mango powder and salt. And that's it, edible watermelon rinds.
Let's make a Panzanella Salad. This is a very simple dish to make with only a few ingredients and a perfect way for you to use your leftover bread. Thinly slice a red onion, add them into a bowl and cover them with sherry vinegar. Now you're gonna let that steep for about 15 to 20 minutes. While that's soaking, cut your cherry tomatoes in half. Add your tomatoes to your onions and hit it with a heavy amount of salt so it releases all of its water. I have some fresh basil straight from my Nona's garden that actually still has some dirt on it. Bless you. You only want to use the leaves, and since these are kind of small, I'm going to throw them in whole. You're going to add a lot of olive oil. Add some pepper. My hands are covered in olive oil. It's not grinding. Cube your bread, and if it isn't that old, throw it in the oven at 230 for about 20 minutes to make sure it really dries out. About 10 minutes before serving your salad, you could go ahead and add your bread. Fantastic.
I'm going to show you how to make a low-carb breakfast quesadilla that is so good. I have 2 eggs scrambled with salt and pepper, about 2 cups of spinach. Yes, this looks like a lot, but it will wilt down. 2 pieces of bacon. I buy this pre-cooked, and some green onions chopped, and some cheese. In a pan, I have some non-stick cooking spray. You're going to throw your spinach in there and cook it for a few minutes till it wilts down. Once your spinach has cooked down, add in your 2 scrambled eggs and let that cook. Now I'm going to sprinkle it with some cheese. I measured about 1/4 cup because calories do matter. Once flipped, you can add whatever ingredients you want in here. I am doing bacon and green onions. Now I'm going to fold this in half and let each side of the quesadilla get crispy. Look how delicious that looks.
Malfouf, or stuffed cabbage, is a staple dish in my Palestinian home and in many Palestinian homes all around the world. To get started, remove the core of your cabbage. It should look something just like this. Go ahead and boil your cabbage seam side down. Once some of the leaves get loosened, you're going to go ahead and remove them from the head, press them down in your water and boil for about 3 to 4 minutes till tender. Remove them, and then you're going to go ahead and put the head back in and continue to do that until you get through the entire head of cabbage. Go ahead and cut out the stem from your cabbage and cut the larger leaves in half. For the stuffing, I use some soaked rice, my seasonings, melted butter, and some ground beef. Go ahead and stuff your cabbage just like this. You're going to roll it up, place them into your pot, and place enough water until it comes to the top. Place a plate right on top of that, bring it up to a boil, reduce it down to a simmer till all the liquid evaporates. Then remove your plate, top with some sauteed garlic, and serve with fresh squeezed lemon. Enjoy!